Andy, they can hear you.
Hello.
They can see you too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Hey, what's going on? Gary Hardy with Bruner's Lawn and Services, and then this Yahoo.
I'm here.
What's your name?
Steve.
No, it's not. That's my father-in-law's name, you jerk. What's your name?
Backwards. It's
Andrew. So I found
My name's Steve.
I found a little meme video, whatever. What do the kids call these nowadays? GIF videos or whatever.
Oh,
but it had audio. It's just a little.
But if you ask Josh, he calls them GIFs.
GIFs. That's
punch him in the neck.
That's
it's
peanut butter.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's so my father-in-law Steve, and it's a bunch of chickens going around. Steve. It's the funniest thing ever.
It's like the Finding Nemo. Mine.
Right.
Seagulls.
Right. Hey, nonetheless, hey, thanks for joining us. We got a pretty good episode with you today. For you today. As usual, we got our current events, and then we also have our what do we call those? Our regular topic. And today we're going to talk about rush into spring. Are you ready? Right? Importante things. All right. So let's start off, folks, with our breaking news, our current events. So hold on. Cue the music.
Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. All right. So, folks, we are hiring.
Yes.
Right. At Bruner's Lawn and Services, we have a fantastic team. We do offer some benefits. One of those benefits are paid PTO days. We also offer retirement after you've been here for a year. And we're working on some health benefits as well for 2026. So if you are looking to make a career change, then by all means, give Bruner's Lawn and Services a try, because we are hiring, folks. Are you hiring, Andy?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, we
Sure.
are. I am. We are Australian.
They are.
I am. We are Australian.
Where's that from?
Australia. The Bushwhackers.
Are you like the wrestlers Bushwhackers?
No, it's a folk band.
Do you remember the Bushwhackers?
No.
You don't remember Brother Luke? They did. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Folks, we're hiring. And if you want to work for a weirdo like me that does 1980s wrestler moves, from
wrestling?
Yeah, the Bushwhackers. They were Australian wrestlers. They were called the Bushwhackers. It was Bo and Luke. That's Dukes Hazzard. It was Brother Luke and Butch and Luke is who they were. Andy's looking it up, but yeah, it was the Bushwhackers. They were around like mid 80s into the 90s. They didn't have any teeth. They were awesome. But anyways,
did
you find it?
Shows right up. WWE,
the Bushwhackers. But yeah, folks, we're hiring, so come join Bruner's Lawn and Services team. Here's something really crazy, Andy. I found this on my favorite Good News Network. One of my favorites. The largest known underground thermal lake was found in Albania.
I want to see the fishes.
There's no fish in there.
Yeah, sure there are.
No.
Why wouldn't there be? They found
fish.
It's hot. They found fish in a volcano living in a sulfuric, hot, acidic environment. Sharks.
Are you kidding me?
Look up Sharkcano. I hold on. I can Google that.
You mean Sharknado?
No, that's
tornadoes of sharks.
Joke thing.
But no, how cool is that? It's 350 something feet in the ground, I think it said. Give me a second and I will confirm. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna say it wrong. Kavachi, submarine volcano, home to several species of sharks and fish.
That is crazy. But yeah, 330 feet. That's 100 meters for you European measurement, folks. In the ground, dude. That's crazy. Could you imagine
Nessie in there? Loch Ness Monster?
But it'd be a shark.
One of those megalodon. You ever seen the megalodon teeth? They're freaking huge.
Are those dinosaurs?
I mean, supposedly they think they still exist, but who knows?
The Loch Ness monster is a hoax.
Or it's. I heard another one. I'll tell you about that off
Air.
off air.
Okay. But yeah,
another
a very
theory.
large thermal underground lake was found. I think they said it was found in 2021 by Czech scientists.
What were they doing that they found underground lake?
This doesn't say. It just says that they found a massive steam rising out of the hills around the town of Leskovic in Albania, which is like a Czechoslovakian Balkan type country.
Okay.
Russian. It's more Eastern Euro than Western Euro.
There you go.
But yeah, that's just crazy.
Found an underwater lake.
An underwater thermal lake.
They'll make vodka with it. Be good.
Vodka's good.
No, I can't. No.
When I don't drink as much now, but when I used to like to heavy drink, heck, I think I still have a full bottle of
Tito's?
Svedka.
Oh God. $20 gas station vodka.
Is Svedka cheap vodka?
It's like Mr. Boston.
What's
Kamchatka.
Mr. Is it that cheap?
I think
Well,
so.
I've never opened it.
It's
still
not as bad as that, but still.
Maybe that's why it was in a raffle basket.
Probably. Vodka bad.
No, I'll stick with
clear,
water.
Clear stuff bad for Andy.
All right, back to our current events. So world's largest underground thermal lake found in Albania. Here's a good one. Quantum computers.
Looks like a Game Boy.
They are a reality now, bro. Microsoft founded that chip.
Mm-hmm.
It is give me a second. It's a topo conductor, which is supposedly a way of creating a new state of matter that is not solid, liquid, or gas.
So what's a bottom conductor?
I don't know. I don't really understand what the topo conductor is. All I know is that quantum computers can compute faster than all of the world's computers combined right now.
Yeah, well, that's probably got crap Wi-Fi and it'll bog down just like everything else.
No, the question comes in is how are you going to keep a quantum computer cool? Because it is hot. I mean, you figure you're got energy moving really fast. You can see fat guy doing that's go.
That's go
in sign language. Hey, you want to go home?
Oh.
I do that to Shannon a lot. Let's go home. But anyways,
run away.
This conductor is so quantum computers and then robots. Human beings are doomed.
Oh, we're fucked anyway. Oh, there's my nose. Beep it.
We're what?
Nope.
What?
Telling you, I need my own button.
You're not allowed because you wouldn't stop hitting it. Maybe I'll find a way that we just put this in the middle, or maybe since Aisha's here, maybe we start letting her handle it whenever you cuss.
You're just gonna have to preemptively plan like that. He looks like he's about to swear. Ah! Oh,
so but
sorry.
We're looking at Aisha. She's our social media editing intern, I guess you could call her from UD.
She's gonna help.
She's gonna help me and Andy.
Not me.
Well, actually, she's gonna take 20 hours a week off of my 60-hour-a-week schedule, so I can work like a normal human being.
I Fonzie when it comes to technology. Why no work? Smack it. See if it works. It don't work. It's broken.
No, I just don't have time to do the editing of things. So we hired Aisha. I hope she works out. The last one that didn't work out, we threw her in the fire bin. So Aisha, your life depends on it.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Not really.
So no, for real. Aisha's she's a UD student. She's going to school to be a teacher. She's a member of a sorority, and she's dating your son.
I know. Way to embarrass her from across the room.
I know. She's not on the camera. Her face is as red as the fake brick behind us.
Yeah, I don't like it without that light on. The light, it's like not in my eyes, but like
you don't like it without the light on?
I don't know. It's off balance. I gotta mess with it. It bothers me. You changed it and it's messing with me. I'm sorry.
Go turn it back on then.
No, I don't want to get up.
Andy's lazy.
My dude's messed up.
Anyways, quantum computers, they're available soon at a grocer near you. This story was brought to you by the courtesy of Positive Plus News.
Next, they're going to have people playing a quantum computer on Call of Duty and destroying everyone.
I hope not.
I'm bad at it anyway.
So what if quantum computers change the way that we mow grass?
Smart little robot cut grass. Grass grow, we cut it.
All of a sudden, we just need people to play video games rather than people to run mowers.
It's basically what it is now.
It's getting there. Noah with that bobcat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's like poetic. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
me when
Look
I
what
do it now, it's like He does.
Well, they play all them video games all the time. It's hand-eye coordination.
And I'm not to change the subject, but I don't like our team leader Tyler's face without his beard. He looks like baby Tyler again.
I know. I was like, oh, look at you go, you shave.
Oh, look at the little boy.
I was like, did anybody grab your cheek and go, oh, look, you're so cute?
And
He's like, I think my girlfriend might have.
all right, so that's enough of current events and embarrassment. We're going to move on to our actual topic for the week. So, folks, we're going to talk about the spring rush. Are you ready?
What picture did you choose there?
What do you mean?
What's behind us?
Those are tulips.
Snowdrop.
Snowdrop. What's that?
It's a flower.
What kind of flower?
I don't know.
If you're messing with me, I'm going to mess with you.
I don't know.
They look like dying tulips. Sorry, folks. I'm the businessman, not the gardener of the group. The gardener of the group is now out in the field working. His name is Matthias Woodcomb. You guys saw him on an episode a couple days ago. Anyways, so what is the genus of that, Andrew?
Galanthus.
Galanthus.
If I'm reading it right, I was going to say I can't get you the Latin name. I just know it's snowdrop.
Snowdrop. Are they a perennial?
Annual wildflower.
An annual wildflower. You're pretty intelligent, Andy.
Sometimes.
I won't tell anyone.
Snowdrop.
Snowdrop. Galanthus flowers. Interesting. I don't even know what I put on our stuff, so sue me. Thank you, Canva. There's a reason why you're on the show, Andy, because I spent hours researching things so I didn't sound like an idiot when it was just me.
Oh.
Now that I have you, you can sound
idiot.
like the idiot,
That's
not
fine.
me. I'll just leave it up
And
like
just leave
that.
me to swear and bumble through.
What did you say? I'm a dork. All right, let's move on.
You have far too much fun with your buttons.
So this is really important right now as we're coming out of the snow season. We talked about some of the damage that can occur on equipment and on properties from wild weather a couple weeks ago. But today we're going to talk about quality control checks as part of, if you're a property manager, are you ready? Are you ready, Andy?
Sure.
So tell me about your quality control checks. What are you out doing right now?
Lots of walking. I think I walked 11 miles yesterday.
I probably could have done that. Should have done that.
I'm trying to work off my winter weight. Just walking around, a lot of things are still dormant here. So, I mean, we've got the early stuff popping up. Some daffodils are coming up. I found winter aster in the woods while I was walking through a tree line. I saw snowdrop yesterday. That's why I was messing with you. So it just depends. I mean, looking for down twigs, the stuff that needs cleaned up from spring. Definitely snowplow damage. Unfortunately, we had that big storm, so having to get it up and off of driveways and into the turf, we got some turf damage.
And it wasn't just one big storm; it was one big storm,
and
then another one with no means to actually truly know where the curb was, because the snowplows are so high. I mean, we're finding snow stakes that are just buried down, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. And it's and then there's some places that you just no other choice but to push them up and over into the turf. And unfortunately, we had an event where we pushed a pile because we were trying to help, and we offloaded a bush into another area. So I'm gonna have to replace that. But when you couldn't see it when it's under 24 inches or more of snow, it's a little juniper.
I noticed the other day Matt is out at Waterstone slowly getting piles ready to put soil on and seed and straw.
Unfortunately, I mean, we're good this week, but we got another cold snap next week. So
I saw.
$50.
It's still going to be warm enough for spring growth to not be stunted.
Right.
but it's not going to excel it any quicker than, like, if it stayed like it is right now and we weren't getting like near freezing temperatures this weekend, we'd be mowing grass in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And that'll slow it down a little bit, which is good for the landscaping guys, because then they get a little extra help.
They do, but we'll get them more help thanks to our favorite staffing agency, Bain Staffing. Yep. I love them folks. Mona, she's Alexis. He does a good job too. But right now, like we said at the beginning, we're hiring folks. So if you want to come out and help fix some of these quality control issues that Andy's finding.
Finished painting a sign today that was scraped up during a snow event. Got a post to put back in. I got a parking ballard, a concrete parking ballard that I have to, either find a way to fix or replace.
You're a pretty busy man right now, aren't you?
Yeah, it's always spring. Yeah, it's lots of walking.
I'm tired. I've been working the 12-hour days.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to Aisha knowing what she's doing so that she can work
deer in the
home.
Headlights over here. So
she's got a couple weeks of learning,
being tormented by you.
I wasn't that bad, was I, Aisha? But yeah, with quality control,
she says when she's in the room with you.
Everybody humors me and says, "Oh yeah, it's fine behind closed doors." I wish that guy would shut up. But yeah, with quality control, we also get new proposals out of it as well, because clients want us to go do walkthroughs and say, you know what, it's early in the season. Let's plant this, let's plant this, let's plant that.
58 trees, a number of bushes, lots of dead bushes that can come back out. But then again, it depends on the property and whether or not they have the money to do that. So sometimes they just got it now, we'll replace it later. So
yeah, we have lots of plants. We're getting ready to order nearly $20,000 worth of plants.
I'm going to add one to that.
Is that the bush that we destroyed?
No, something for me.
What are you adding?
A magnolia.
For your house?
For my mother.
Oh, from Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a yellow one.
Okay. Yeah. Order you a magnolia.
I found it already.
For your mother.
Well, she wants it.
I'm glad
I found one that wasn't.
Does she watch the show?
The 2.5.
Because now your grandma's gonna know.
No, we talked about it already.
Don't tell her grandma.
No. We've already talked about it. I just Browns had one that was a 2.5-inch caliper, and she's like, "Well, how big is that?" And I'm like, "Huge. I can't do that."
How big does a magnolia get?
Depends on which one. The one she wants is only 18 to 20 feet. The other one that was at Browns is like 40 to 50 feet tall, 36 feet wide. It just depends.
There's a laughing face on there. That must be your grandma.
Maybe.
Because it just popped up.
Hi, Grandma.
Hello, Grandma. Andy's grandma is our biggest fan, as we are hers.
Yeah. She doesn't always catch it because she might be at the gym. So
work out. Mm-hmm. Is she gonna start
bodybuilding? I don't think so.
Being Mrs. Universe.
Nope.
Yeah, my fat butt ain't either. I think I just tore a bicep.
Just herniate something doing that.
I can't move. Now I won't be able to type. I think I need to take the day off.
There you go. Hey, it's gonna be nice. I'll go fishing.
Yeah.
I got too much to do.
I got proposals to put together from some residences. How many quality control checks do you have left?
I've had to piecemeal mix and match my schedule based on the bleepery, if you will. But I have to count. I've been getting 3 or 4 of them done a day, depending on the size. Like, Pinehurst is where I'm going to go today and probably fix a couple things. So while I'm out there, I'm going to wander around.
Do some concrete work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fixing a light post. Oh, that was a light post from end of the fall that, went here, and I got to stand it back up. So.
It happens. So we'll move on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right now is the time to do turf chemical applications.
Ryan is going to town.
So turf chemical applications are based off the ground temperature. What temperature is that, Andy? Is it around the 45 to 55 degree range?
Depends on where you're at.
Yeah, we're what, zone 5, zone 6?
6.
Zone 6.
Columbus is 5.
5. Ohio's got the 2 different zones and they vary. But we're in zone 6, so I think between 45 and 55 degrees, you start getting the spring weeds coming up.
Mhm.
Sometimes you see some of the bigger companies out treating early, and that's okay. Their clients are paying for a different type of lawn
Yeah.
treatment. They specifically only care about their grass being green. They pay for 6-7 treatments a year. So those companies have no choice but to get out earlier. They won't get all of their treatments done.
Yeah,
We only do a 4 treatment program, 5 if they want grubs, but we haven't sold a grub treatment yet in years. So with our treatments, it's based off the temperature.
Mhm.
There are some weeds that have popped out.
But-
We'll spot spray them.
Yeah.
On our next round.
And there's things coming up in the mulch beds as things are germinating. So,
We're also finding yards that the fungus damage from the year prior
Mhm.
has transitioned over to this year. To
And we had a
where
bad winter, so stuff died off.
it did.
Especially where you got to think of a massive pile of snow sitting on top of things. It's not really
Well,
conducive.
stuff that had fungus and bug damage last year that weren't taken care of, you're finding little polka dots in good lawns with little polka dots
Or
of
dead spots.
dead stuff.
I got some of those, but it's because my dog.
Those are things you find in the quality control checks, but they're also things that we find when we go out and do a proposal. Lawn chemical game is not a game for people that don't know what they're doing. Like me personally, when I was doing the lawn chemicals 15 years ago when we started, there's a reason we stopped doing lawn chemicals. I didn't understand it. I didn't have the time to understand it.
Right.
We
I
had
did a little bit of it with you, but we
didn't have the equipment to do it properly.
now Josh and Ryan,
they know
specifically,
what
they've
they're
got it
doing
down to a science.
Like you can talk about plants. Josh can talk about turf. You can talk about turf.
Well, we've been split
chemical,
basically down the middle for the two of us for years now.
The whole up, down, and around, all of that stuff. And then now we got Ryan, his apprentice, his Padawan. he's really close to becoming a Jedi.
Ryan's probably gonna beat you for.
He doesn't watch this. Nobody watches it.
You gotta somebody. Well, maybe that's
There was over 100 people that watched it over the course of last week. I don't know how long. Probably a second here, a second there. Oh, we flip through. Oh, they're stupid and move on. Probably quite a few of those. But
that guy's ugly.
That guy looks like a bear. I don't know where that came from. I guess I look like a bear.
Okay.
Werewolf. I don't know.
You have a very nice face, bear.
If I had just had some more hair on my cheeks.
Wolfman.
Or neck beard.
Yeah.
But I'm not a hairy person. I don't have a hairy back. I don't have none of that. As if our watchers give a crap if I have a hairy back or not. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. So turf chemical applications are really important this time of year. That pre-emergent to get the dandelions, because dandelions haven't popped yet.
Dandelions, crabgrass.
I don't think, are we putting fertilizer down this time of year?
I'd have to see what he's putting down. I don't know what they decided on running first round on.
Well, I know Benson from Advanced Turf Solutions down in Kentucky is
Mr. Benson.
Oh, he took Ryan out and got him some lunch.
He got a fucking nice. He got a. I don't even know what it was. Was it the Hot Rock?
It's crickets now.
What's the place where they bring you all the stuff and you cook it yourself on the?
Oh, he went to K-Pot.
Something like that.
Because Andy cusses too much. Anyways, yeah, he went to the Korean K-Pot.
Yeah,
where you cook your own meat.
He said it was good. It's not really my speed, but
kudos to Ryan. You got to experience being taken out to lunch, being wined and dined by the vendor. We spend a little bit of money. Benson's been a really good dude from the time he worked at Site One to where he's at now. He's really taking care of us.
He loves what he does.
He likes the small business.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good segue into, if you're looking to hire a small big business that treats their clients and their team with integrity, give Brunner's Lawn and Services a call at 937-681-4859. If you're looking to work at a company that values their team being extremely dependable, you could apply online at brunnersltd.com. Or if you want to just tell me and Andy how goofy we are in a very respectful way, you can leave a comment below.
I'm not easily offended. Tell me what you think.
I'm offended.
You're offended?
I'm offended. I went to a BNI meeting today, Andy.
Were you offended?
I was not offended, but there was a gentleman in there that used 3 different racial slurs against different people of European descents that I was just like,
You start and go,
okay,
oh, you're here. Okay.
okay.
That's enough of that now.
Yeah. So I was just like,
Interesting.
only in Trump's world. But I don't know why I said that. God, that was disrespectful.
Look at you go.
Leave a comment below.
Failure.
Leave a comment below. All right, Andy, shall we continue?
Larry.
There's Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Do you like our picture of Larry, Aisha? Yeah, he's a turd, as are we. All right, so the next thing, are you ready, folks? It is time to get your mulching done.
Oh, we're already in there.
And
Moving right along. Nearly 320
I
yards
always-
in the last week.
Yeah, we're cooking. We're gonna do probably about 1,500 yards this year.
I can't remember what Matt's final count
Is
was,
it-
but it was pretty close, if not a little bit more than that.
Times 20,
Mm.
21. So it's a lot of money. So over $30,000 we're going to spend just on supply. But with that, folks, mulching is not just for aesthetics. You need to get out. And we have some clients that they're dead set on keeping the dyed black mulches.
Some mulching is just for aesthetics.
There's some clients that's all they want. But folks, I always tell people, if you care about your plants, get an organic type of a mulch. Get a mulch that has a little bit of compost in it. It feeds your plants and it keeps the mulch from stacking up year after year.
Building up. If you're not going to strip it off, unfortunately, with the dyed black, and thankfully we don't have anybody that uses the salmon colored red mulch anymore. You got to. It just builds up, and then the other downside to the palletized stuff is it's kind of a pre-built home for termites. They just kind of move in sometimes. We had that property years ago where
Motel 6 for termites.
Yeah, out of 33 homes, we had to strip them all, and they found 22 of them or something like that. It was over.
They left the lights on.
Oh, I missed that.
Dumb dad joke.
Motel 6. Yeah, gotcha.
They left the lights on for him.
Mm-hmm.
What property was that?
Millwood Village.
Yes, Millwood Village. That's right.
It had dyed black. We stripped it and turned it all brown after the termites were eradicated.
We stripped Greenbrier.
Mm-hmm.
They had black. Rest his soul. Jeff Sander had the red.
Mm-hmm. No, well, originally, then we turned him.
Then we turned him to black. Did we eventually turn him to brown, or did he stay black?
He was still dyed black.
Well, his was because of funeral home business, the aesthetics of it. Yeah. But
it does make a nice contrast.
He was a good dude.
Oh yeah,
Mayor Sander. He was a really good dude.
Reminded me of Boss Hog driving his Cadillac with his cigar.
He was the boss hog of West Carroll and drive around that big ass
He did it.
Big Escalade. But yeah, that wasn't very Christian like. I gotta stop cussing Andy.
Don't hang around me then. It's gonna be hard.
It's hard for me to not hang around you. You're one of my best friends.
That's why it's hard for me. I can keep my mouth shut when I'm out in public, but sitting here in the camera I'm not afraid of offending that. So it comes out a little easier when we're just sitting here shooting.
I know that some of the people that watch this are some of the little old ladies I go to church with. So I'm sorry. I love you guys. All right.
Don't beat me.
But are you ready? Are you ready for your mulching? Your edges matter. Separate the grass from the mulch. Not every tree in a property needs mulch.
No. Unless it's based on just the aesthetics of it.
Yeah, unless it's aesthetics. But
we don't mulch all of the pine trees on a property.
We don't.
We edge them all.
They mulch themselves. So down in the south. So we've had a property, Canterbury. They used to want us to mulch, and I think sometimes we still do.
Yeah, every other year.
We mulch underneath their pine bed. It's like, you guys, you have free mulch that down south in Georgia, people pay premium price for pine straw.
Last time I found it, it was like $19 for a little bale of it that was about the size of a loaf of bread.
People pay a lot of money for the mulch that you're having us take off and put.
Well, it's natural food. The tree feeds itself. So
they do.
It breaks down. It's good for them.
So
you can make your own. You can take pine needles and make your own natural soda with it.
The
natural yeast from the needles. Put it in a bottle with some sugar, water. Put it on your windowsill, and it'll carbonate.
But what's it taste like?
Sprite.
Really?
I'll make some for you. It's easy. It's little flip top bottles I use for my meat.
I have never heard of that.
I'll show you.
And it's
tasty.
It doesn't make you sick?
No, it's like ginger ale or Sprite.
Yeah, okay. And it's from pine needles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess that leads us to our next topic. You can catch us every Thursday except the week of Easter. We're not going to be on that week. We're taking that week off. But you can catch us every Thursday at 10 a.m. And next week, we're going to talk about how to hire the right ground maintenance company. And right now is a good time to talk about that because bidding season is over.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have the whole season to prepare and see what your company does that's right and wrong.
Our typical bidding season is over.
Our typical.
We're still going to get a couple phone calls here and there over the next couple weeks. Like, hey.
So that's what we're going to talk about next week is how to hire the right grounds maintenance company. So right now, though, Andy, let's talk shop.
Okie dokie.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
Lots of stuff. 16 things, and I'm probably only get 5 of them done.
I am so busy as well. I have to get this lady in Springborough's proposal done, where the place where I sent Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
That board president, I need to get them their sent because they is that getting close to?
That's after we're done with this. I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah, if you when I'm done with this, I'm gonna do some training with Aisha, and then I got to go run and get
deer in the headlights again.
Then I got to go run out to Apple. They have some chickies.
Ooh, you get to go there.
Yeah, they have things that make me be able to pay bills now. Now I don't have to worry about payroll because payroll still left us with money in the bank.
There you go.
So that's going to be nice. So
well,
yeah,
I don't think anybody was too far into overtime at all this week. So
no, I don't think anybody's in overtime this week. Yeah. And with I mean,
well, Matt's been doing a good job of easing everyone back into the mulch cycle without.
Well, I told him I don't want overtime in March.
Well,
we have to build our cash flow back up. And then
it's pretty easy in spring though. I mean, no one wants to jump full force into we're throwing 50 yards of mulch today with 2 people.
Yeah, it's nice right now that we're lucky. We're very lucky. We have a really good team that's really dedicated. They care. And I think a lot of that comes because we don't work them to death. Like if you go look at our competition. So last night when I drove by Ground Systems, there were still a bunch of cars there. And so it's one thing if it's the supervisor that's there late, but it was their workers that were still late. And it was after 7:00. So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, they were here when I came in the morning. So those dudes are working 5-6 days a week, 12 hours a day,
if not more.
Gosh, even if I had the cash flow to do that, I would never work our guys like that. We wouldn't have a team.
No.
Everybody would say, screw this. It doesn't matter how much you pay us. There comes a point to where all your overtime's going to taxes. And by not working all the overtime, it allows us to spend the proper care on the properties. It's like one of the things a new team member didn't like how we would do our mulch. Well, we had our team leader meeting yesterday, and it's like, yeah, we do things a little different, but we do it that way because that's why they hired us.
Right.
They hired us because we do our mulch the old fashioned way that we take our time.
Right.
Like if you go out and look at Austin Landing, I'm not going to name the company, but we all know who did it. They did their mulch like quickly, like very quickly. Well, I went to go get payroll yesterday, and in front of our payroll building, all the mulch has gravel. So they did the mulch, and when they blew the debris off, they blew all the gravel right back in the mulch. So now you got this mulch with all this gravel in it.
And it's pretty obvious when it's dyed black.
It is, and it's really obvious when TLC is not given.
Yeah, it's not following good steps for the end result.
But when you sell yourself the best quality, and then that's what people are seeing, eventually people are going to catch on. So you have to do what you say you're going to do.
Things are overlooked when you rush.
They are. So quality matters with us. That's why it takes us a little longer. But anyways, I think we've bored people long enough.
Okay.
Oh, me and Gavin, we're going to a concert tonight in Shannon.
The Wiggles?
No, we're going to see this Christian group, Mercy Me. They sing that song, I Can Only Imagine. It was a movie. My mammal absolutely loved it.
I know the song.
Yeah. It's a big 3-hour freaking Christian concert.
They put on a thing kind of like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, big
ginormous. It's at Nutter. So it's them and 2 other folks. My mom bought them for Gavin. Mom bought them because it was her mom's favorite song. So it's me, mom, my one sister, Jen, Me, Shannon, and Gavin, and Pop.
Pop going to be able to do stairs at the Nutter Center? Well, no, he did the baseball or
Well,
baseball or football game.
So the Nutter Center also has handicap
Oh,
elevator to take you to different levels
oh, there you go.
of it. So hopefully my mom kept Pop in mind when she bought the tickets, because when she bought us tickets to go see Stevie Nicks, we were the last top row at Ohio Stadium. Dude, that is like in the clouds.
My legs would be burning.
Like you could see the rain falling down from the clouds there. By the time we left, Pop was like, "I'm never doing this again. I'm never coming." And then we had to walk 1.5 miles back to our car. Oh, dude! By the time we were done, Pop, you could see the tears rolling down Pop's face because of the pain that he was.
Oh, yeah.
It was. I felt so bad. I like, Pop, just
I sat down. I was gonna come get me when you.
There's no way to get there.
Oh,
it's through Ohio State's campus. Ohio Stadium is on campus.
No, I know.
And as you're going through it, they have things blocked off if there's big events. So there's no way we would have been able. He still would have had to have walked 1 mile.
I'm gonna go Shanghai somebody's golf cart.
Hop on my back.
I need this.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. We appreciate you.
Jeezy Pete.
Did you like that, Andy?
Oh, it's rather startling, actually. Okie dokie.
What's startling about it?
I wasn't prepared for you to be playing with the buttons.
I'm sorry.
All right, folks. Thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Have a great life. And always remember at Bruners,
Satisfaction matters.
All right, later. Peace out.